By the time the sun comes up and he'll be in the light, he don't care what day it is or about the time. He just knows it's time to go. Everybody grab your bow, let's go hunting with the pole hunt man.
Welcome to Inksperience. I'm bringing you to the blind with me. I've got lots of good hunts in store for you today, but I don't have time to do this at home, so I figured I'd bring it to the blind. I'm in here in the middle blind, Silver Mine pasture, Inks Ranch, Lano, Texas. And it's a beautiful morning. It's nice and cold, chilly. I'm hearing lots of activity around. Haven't really seen anything yet. But while we're waiting, you know, there's something you always remember your first, and you remember your last. But with me, you know, I've been around the block a few times, been around the world, and everything in between is a little muddy, a little cloudy. Don't have a lot of details. But fortunately, my first one is on video, and first all dad, that is. Take a look. You know, there's nothing more exciting than your first. It's fantastic. It's the adrenaline. That all dad and me had fate. He was in full rut, I was in full pursuit. And I'm not too sure which one of us was just a little more excited at that moment. But he's hanging on my wall, and he made good sausage. And whew, boy, and I still get the adrenaline just thinking about that one. That was a fun one. But another fun gig for me is when we go out to West Texas with Jim Bob, Rocker B Ranch. Man, that is a mecca of awesome hunting. Check out some of this stuff. We're here in West Texas hunting with Jim Bob, out here on the Rocker B. Just now getting set up in the blind, trying to get down there before the feeder goes off. So let you know, we're gonna try to get us a big old buck or pig or javelina or just some trespasser. So keep your eyes tuned. Be back. to my right over here. Kind of gave them the spooks. I'm not sure what it was, but a lot of deer. They were very cautious, very skittish. But they kept all looking in the same direction, which was upwind. And pretty much out of my view, I couldn't tell what it was, but they all finally got a little eat, and then they took off. But we're going to stick it out a little bit longer and see if something straggles in, or see what was that gave them the spooks. It might have been Bigfoot for all I know. So. Spike came in. He winded me. He knew I was here. He was very spooky. Very, very, very spooky. My arm hurts. I had to hold my bow the entire time. And I couldn't move. But he's down. We saw him go down. It's still early. You never know what's going to come out of the brush. Let's wait on something else. Well, we're out here at the Rocker Bee Ranch doing some management hunting. This is my first morning out. Happen to take this 11-pointer here, but trying to help the population any way we can. He came in pretty squirrely. I mean, he knew something wasn't right. He came in the same path that I came in. Bastard almost snorted me out, but I waited for him to make a mistake. We got back straps on the table, but stay tuned. We got a long ways to go before this weekend's over. Okay, I There's an axis buck. There's an axis buck just in the brush. There's no wind, so he's coming in real quiet and gentle. There's another little spike with him. Let's see. Might be able to get something on video today. You never know. I'm hoping you're enjoying the show. Some of the stuff out in West Texas, I tell you what, I love going out there. It's the best kept secret in the state. It really is, because if it was good management out there, Jim Bob has deer that'll rival anything in South Texas. And everybody likes to think South Texas is like the gold mine of deer hunting when it comes to the state. And it can happen anywhere with good management. And Jim Bob proves that year after year after year. We love going out there. I know Lily, she rearranges her whole schedule just to go out there with me. It's always a lot of fun, and just butting up with Jim Bob is more of a blast than the actual hunting. So, but let's see if we can't get these little axis deer to come in and see what they look like up close. That's my first axis with a bow. It's chilly. It's a hard morning to hunt. First shot in the morning is always the hardest one. I think I hit him a little far back. But the way he was angling, quartering away, I think it's going to be okay. Boy, whenever you lose this feeling of adrenaline, it's time to quit bow hunting. Pow. Hopefully we can get something out of this. Whew. I'll tell you folks, he's not a trophy for a record book, but he's a trophy to me. Anything you get with a bow, in my opinion, is a trophy, because that is the hardest hunting you can get into. It takes discipline, it takes patience, it takes planning, and it takes skill. And it helps to have a little luck. But whambo. Gotta go get some help. Well, this is the end result of the Inksperience. It was a fun morning. I'm glad you tuned in. Keep watching. It only gets better and better.